I'm John Shambi. The first half of the All-Star break is behind us, and partner, it's go time in the second half.
And if you want to be playing meaningful games at the end of September, you got to put your head down and grind for the next 8 weeks.
It's the Texas Rangers and the Toronto Blue Jays. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. First pitch moments away. And our pitcher tonight, Chris Bassett. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. The 3-1. That one is inside ball 4. And I mean, oh, so close.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Now it's Corey Seager. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Bassett with a look to first. Langford back in on a dive. Man at first, one away. Hit on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul.
Great swing and solid contact, just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Next offering is downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Varsho under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Batting fourth, the designated.
And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. Not a team that usually sees a lot of pitches or works a ton of walks, Chris. They take a more aggressive approach than some of the other teams in the league.
They definitely have a few free swingers in this lineup. Hitters who want to be on the attack, and that's great as long as you got pitches in the zone. But if the pitcher's able to expand the zone, it can be very difficult for an offense like this to get going. You've got to somehow draw some walks, put some runners on base so that when you do have those free swingers come up, you can cash in with some runs that are plated.
Langford off of first with 2 away. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base, not even close. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
First and second, 2 outs. And now the center field. Now a dive at short. Got him. A beautiful play to end the inning. Rangers leave a pair. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. Back after this on the show. Back now in Toronto. And DeGrom.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
And a foul ball. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And there's a ball.
2-2 to count.
Got him swinging. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Splits the plate, and that's strike 2. Hey, by the way, Chris.
Yes, John?
Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
1 out, bases empty. That one just
Ball 2.
misses, and it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Slings to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting
And let's take a
third.
look
First
at the
baseman,
lineup. One
Vladimir
guy leading the way
Guerrero
offensively for this
Jr.
club right now, Joey Loperfido.
And Boog, he's the table setter for this offense. Team leader and on-base percentage. I mean, that just gives your teammates plenty of chances to cash in and bring them around to score, man. I used to love when I had a guy out in second base or third base. Easy to get those RBIs. Game after game, you know a guy like this, what he's going to provide and the opportunities that other guys are going to get in the lineup.
Next pitch misses way outside. Inside, just missed.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
Swing and a ground ball. Whips it across, and Guerrero is set down. And the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. First frame of the night behind us, and it's 0-0. And we're back.
Leading
Here's
off for
Marcus
the
Semien.
Rangers, second baseman Marcus Semien.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 1 away. And now it's Rowdy Tellez. Here's the pitch to Tellez.
That's a ball.
That misses.
Ball 3.
Now 3-1. Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson to some, Boog, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
Draws the walk there.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
What about an umpire's
Batting
height?
eighth,
How
third
much of a
baseman,
role
Josh
does
Young.
that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, is a form.
1 at second. Relay to Guerrero in time, inning-ending double play. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. And welcome back to the
Leading
ballpark.
off
Bottom
for
of the inning.
Jays,
Here's the third baseman, Addison Barger.
Addison Barger.
You always have to worry about the fastball when facing DeGrom, Boog. I mean, it's an electric pitch for him, and he's usually pumping it in at about 100 miles per hour, which makes him one of the hardest throwing pitchers in the league.
That one the other way. Langford tracks it down for the out.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard-hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
0-0 here in the bottom of the second. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
And it remains 2-2. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk. High fly ball down the left field line. Langford makes the grab, and that's the inning. So they make short work of him there. We head on now to the top of the third. We're tied 0-0. On to the third inning, and now the veteran catcher, Kyle Higashioka. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
So the batting order turns over, and now it's the Rangers' leadoff hitter. The 1-1 is fouled off.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
On the ground to the left, Barger. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third.
Now batting, left fielder Wyatt Langford.
And here is Wyatt Langford.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Next offering is in for a strike. Ground ball right side. Gets it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing here this half. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. No score. Set for the bottom of the third, and now the right fielder, Joey Loperfido.
Joey Loperfido.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. And a
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's down and in. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Well, you don't see it very often, but every once in a while a guy strikes out and still somehow ends up safe on first. And when it happens, you kind of scratch your head, but I guess sometimes a pitch is so nasty it makes everyone miss. Now they're going to have to get more than 3 outs in this inning.
Here's Andres Jimenez. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. The throw. Tag. And he's out.
You know, something that's often overlooked in a caught stealing situation is just that catcher's footwork. These guys work so hard on just every aspect. Receiving the pitch, but then also getting into a position to get off a quick throw. Right there, that was perfect execution, and it allowed him to get the throw down to second in time.
Kicks and fires. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two down, nobody on. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back now in Toronto, and here's Corey Seager to hit.
Shortstop Corey Seager.
In there at the knees, and a count 1-2.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
And it's even up.
Ball 2.
Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Now batting.
And the batter
designated
now,
hitter,
Jock Peterson. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
2 strikes.
4th inning underway, no score. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Going to count 1-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two outs. That's to third. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Just found a way to slap
Simeon.
that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Marcus Simeon stepping in. Runner takes off, and there's a foul ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So they can't do anything with a 2-out double. On now to the bottom of the fourth. We're tied 0-0. Back here at Rogers Center, here's the left fielder, Nathan Lucas.
Nathan Lucas.
That one in the dirt, 2-2. And that one is lifted in the air. Carter sizing this one up. Brings it in. And there's one down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Bo Bichette.
Bo Bichette getting ready to hit. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Headed towards the corner. And there's 2 down.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
And that misses. And that's ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss there.
I wouldn't throw him
2
another
balls,
breaking ball.
2 strikes.
Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
3.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Still no score. And we're back.
Leading
New
off
inning
for
getting
the
started.
Rangers,
Here's
first
Rowdy
baseman,
Tellez.
Rowdy Tellez.
That one
2
missed.
balls, 1 strike.
Misses
Outside,
outside.
that's a ball.
3-1 now. There's a strike.
3-2.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man,
Now
he is
batting,
having some
third
real
baseman,
issues
Josh
with control.
Young.
Go-ahead run on base, and now Josh Young. And a swing and a miss. Tellez on at first, nobody out. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. He's got it, and there's one down.
Up next for the Rangers, catcher Kyle Higashioka.
Kyle Higashioka stepping in for the Rangers. First offering, runner goes, cut on and missed.
1 ball.
Throw to second, tag, out at second.
Gosh, that's just a terrible jump right there off first base. It really cost him. And it wasn't even a great throw, but it still allowed him to slap the tag on him just in time. Boogie, looked like it was you running or something. When you get off the blocks that poorly, you've got to be willing to shut it down and get back to first.
Two down, nobody on. Gets a piece and stays alive. Out to short, Clement. Sends it across to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Nothing doing for the Rangers, and we are still scoreless. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now for the Jays, Addison Barger. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Blue Jays,
and now it's Dalton Varsho.
Center fielder Dalton Varsho.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
1-2 now. Center field. Carter should have this one. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
Alejandro Kirk digs in now. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Fought off foul. Swings and misses, struck him out. He notches strikeout number 150 this season.
Got him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Joey Loperfido next up for the Blue Jays.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
2 outs. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Langford makes the catch, and that ends the inning. So 5 innings in the books now with the no-hitter officially over. And we still have no score. Back now in Toronto. Start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, number 8.
Fielder Josh Smith.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Brendan Little preparing to come on if needed. Varland, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Pitch misses, and the count is even 2-2. Up the middle. In plenty of time to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping
Now
the
batting,
ball out of the
left
air,
fielder,
lets the
Wyatt
defense work
Langford.
behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. That's it for Chris Bassett, and that was a start he can feel pretty good about. Tie ball game, and new pitcher when we get back.
Now pitching.
New
for the
pitcher
Blue
now
Jays.
for the Jays, Yariel
Number
Rodriguez.
29.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season.
Rodriguez.
You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching
Now
is
batting,
getting ahead in the count.
shortstop,
And as a
Corey
pitcher, it really
Seager.
allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is because of the pressure,
That's out.
you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
2 down, nobody on. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. No score. Back here at Rogers
Leading
Center,
off
bottom of the
for the
6th.
Jays,
And the batter now, Ernie
shortstop,
Clement.
Ernie Clement.
That misses, and the count's even at 2. Up the middle, Seager handles, throws to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Now batting, second baseman Andres Jimenez.
Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Stays alive. Cut on and lifted in the air. Long run, tracks it down. 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to
Up
put it
next
into
for the
his
Blue
highest
Jays,
gear and
left
go a long
fielder,
way to track that one
Nathan
down.
Lucas.
Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. 2 out, space is empty. Up
We got
and
a full
in,
count.
and that's ball 3. Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first
Now
base is
batting,
going to have a very
designated
aggressive
hitter,
secondary lead. So a ball
Fish
down the
out.
line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Some activity in the bullpen for Texas. Number 57 appears to be getting loose. Wynn warming up as well. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. And we still have no score.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Brendan Little.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Jock Peterson.
Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count off at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers. That one fouled off.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter, and I'm so glad I'm retired.
Now it's Marcus Semien. And that one missing low.
Strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Two outs. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the 7th. Offense held in check there. 7th inning stretch time. And we still have no score.
Now pitching for Texas.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Number 57. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Oh, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Ball 2.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. That's ripped into the outfield. Squeezes it, and there's one down.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
So up next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho.
Center fielder, Dalton Varsho.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. He's under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, Backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. That clips the corner. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Fights it off. He'll see another. The 1-2. Upstairs. The 2-2. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at-bat.
Joey Loperfido next up for the Blue Jays. The 1-1 is cut on and missed at a pitch upstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Louis Varland.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Here's Josh Young. Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
All tied up, and we're in the top of the 8th. In the air, right field. Loperfido on the move. Snags it for the 2nd out.
Now batting, catcher Kyle Higashioka.
So up next, Kyle Higashioka. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. And we're still knotted at 0. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Hobie Milner.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
That one hit to right. Has a beat on it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Then there's one down.
Now batting, second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
And next for Toronto, Andres Jimenez.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
That's in there, and that is strike 2. Movement in the bullpen. Phil Maton, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Wynn also getting ready. Chop to third. Young Slings it across. There to beat him by an eyelash.
Now batting, left fielder, Nathan Lucas.
Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays. And that's outside.
That's just out.
That's to third. Young tosses to first, and that is that. Down in order go the Blue Jays. It's the ninth, and we are tied. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the ninth, and now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, number 8. Backed off the plate that time.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That one came in at 99.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Next up for Texas, Wyatt Langford.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Got him swinging. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Seager stands in now. Inside, almost got him. Two down, nobody on. Hard hit to third. Fires over to Guerrero. And Seager is set down. And that is that. Nothing across here this half. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the ninth. No score. A new arm into the game. The righty, Cole Winn.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
The 1-1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And now the winning run is on base.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So a change being made at first base. Pinch running here, Miles Straw. No outs. Runner at first. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. That one down the line, and foul ball. Line drive, base hit. Throw comes in, and the winning run moves up to second with nobody out.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing. Now just one swing away from potentially walking this thing off.
Next to hit, Addison Barger. Yeah, that's fouled off. Ground ball left side could be 2. And he can't come up with it. On to Simeon.
Well, that was clearly a double play ball, but the bobble unfortunately prevented him from being able to get 2. But a good job to stay with it and make sure you got at least 1.
Here's the center fielder, Dalton Varsho.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. In comes the winning run, and they walk it off.
So you come into the 9th inning, it's a tied ball game. No one really wants to play extra, so everyone's looking at how we can get this game over with in regulation. Well, they got the run they needed, put one up, and they put one in the win column.
The final 1-0 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.